Have you ever wondered why the Battle of Antietam is often referred to as the bloodiest day in American history? This pivotal event in the Civil War was more than just a clash of armies. It was a tipping point, a moment when the very fabric of a nation was tested. The Battle of Antietam resulted in unimaginable losses on both sides, forever etching its significance into the annals of American history. Join us as we take a deep dive into the events leading up to this monumental battle, and the profound impact it had on the course of the Civil War. The Civil War, a conflict that tore America apart, was not born in a day. It was the culmination of years of tension and disagreement, a story of a nation divided, and the event we're focusing on today, the Battle of Antietam, is a key piece of this intricate puzzle. Let's start with the elephant in the room: slavery. It was a deeply entrenched aspect of Southern life, critical to their economy and social structure. The North, increasingly industrialized and influenced by abolitionist ideals, saw slavery as a moral evil. This disparity created a chasm that widened over time, leading to fierce debates, legislative battles, and even violent confrontations. Economic disparities between the North and South only added fuel to the fire. The North was rapidly industrializing, building factories and laying down railroads. The South, on the other hand, depended heavily on its agrarian economy, powered by slave labor. The difference in lifestyles and aspirations led to conflicting visions for the future of the nation. Then we have the political disagreements. The question of whether new states entering the Union would be free or slave states was a hot-button issue. The South was concerned about losing political power in Congress, which they feared would lead to the abolition of slavery. The North, meanwhile, was worried about the spread of slavery into new territories. These political tensions came to a head with the controversial election of Abraham Lincoln in 1860. All these factors, slavery, economic differences, and political disagreements, were like threads in a tapestry of conflict, weaving together to create a picture of a nation on the brink of war. And it was on this canvas that the Battle of Antietam was about to be painted, a battle that would come to represent the high cost of this division. All these tensions and disagreements set the stage for the Battle of Antietam, a battle that would forever change the course of American history. On September 17, 1862, the serene fields of Antietam Creek turned into a horrifying spectacle of war. The chilling morning air was pierced by the sounds of cannon fire and the roar of charging infantrymen. The Union and Confederate armies, two colossal forces, clashed with a ferocity that would etch this day into the annals of history. The Union Army, led by General George McClellan, aimed to push back the Confederate forces, led by General Robert E. Lee. Both sides deployed intricate strategies. McClellan divided his forces, launching attacks on the Confederate left, then right, and then center. This calculated strategy aimed to exploit the Confederacy's stretched lines, but it was not without its costs. On the other side of the battlefield, Lee's army showed a tenacious defense despite being outnumbered. The Confederates skillfully utilized the landscape's natural defenses, turning the sunken road into a makeshift fortress later known as Bloody Lane. The lane's name was no mere hyperbole. The carnage that unfolded there was a grim testament to the battle's intensity. The Battle of Antietam was not just a tactical clash, it was a battle of attrition. Both sides suffered massive losses, with the Union Army reporting over 12,000 casualties, and the Confederate forces suffering approximately 10,000. These numbers reflect the horrifying reality of the Civil War, a conflict not between distant nations, but a war that pitted brother against brother, friend against friend. The day drew to a close with neither side able to claim a decisive victory. But the landscape bore the scars of the conflict. The once tranquil fields of Antietam Creek were marred by the chaos of war, the ground soaked with the blood of the fallen. The Battle of Antietam, stained by the blood of thousands and marked by the glory of brave men, stands as a stark reminder of the Civil War's human cost. It was a day of both horror and heroism, a day that would forever shape the course of American history. The Battle of Antietam was a turning point in the Civil War, a testament to the profound human cost of conflict. The Battle of Antietam was not just another battle in the Civil War, it was a turning point, a moment that defined the course of the war and, ultimately, the future of America. The aftermath of Antietam was grim. The battlefield was a haunting sight, strewn with the bodies of thousands of soldiers who had given their lives. Yet, despite the horrific loss of life, the battle had far-reaching implications. It was a strategic Union victory, albeit a costly one. It halted the Confederate Army's first invasion of the North, providing a much-needed boost to Union morale. More importantly, it gave President Abraham Lincoln the confidence to issue the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation. This monumental act declared that, as of January 1, 1863, all slaves in Confederate-held territory were to be set free. It transformed the war from a fight to preserve the Union into a crusade for human freedom. It also discouraged Britain and France from recognizing the Confederacy as a separate nation, a move that could have drastically altered the outcome of the war. This single day of combat at Antietam profoundly shaped American history. It was a catalyst that spurred the nation towards the abolition of slavery, a goal that would be officially realized with the 13th Amendment 2 years later. It stands as a stark reminder of the immense sacrifices made in the pursuit of liberty and equality. Understanding the Battle of Antietam gives us a glimpse into the turbulent past of America, reminding us of the high price of freedom and unity. The Civil War, a period of immense struggle and change, is a testament to the resilience and determination of the American people. When we peel back the layers of time and gaze upon the Battle of Antietam, we see a pivotal turning point in American history. It was a clash that echoed the turmoil of a nation divided, a day that witnessed the courage and sacrifice of thousands. In the wake of this battle, the very fabric of the nation shifted. The losses on both sides were staggering, yet they served to illuminate the high cost of freedom and unity. The Battle of Antietam brought the harsh realities of war into sharp focus and set the stage for a new chapter in the Civil War. It's essential to delve into these chapters of our past, to understand the roots of our present. By delving into the past, we not only honor the sacrifices made, but also learn valuable lessons that guide us towards a better future.